Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today we are continuing our ongoing coverage of the civil war taking place inside of the former state of Ethiopia. And today I wanted to touch on real quick the report out of the Abiy loyalist media that indicates that several hundred Tigrayan Defense Force personnel have been taken prisoner in the ongoing conflict. Well, we haven't really seen any area yet of the current conflict zone, especially where some of the heaviest fighting is taking place in the northeast quadrant of the Amhara region, centered around Kobo, south of Kobo, and Weldia, of any practical military defeats that the Tigrayan Defense Forces have suffered. And we also believe, through some reasonable intel that has been provided, that in fact those pictures that were being displayed are civilians are civilian Tigrayans that have been rounded up throughout the former state of Ethiopia and now are being put on display as prisoners of war. If you look at those photos, it's highly likely that could be the case. They just don't look like military personnel. Well, we could find out later it could be some persons that were captured near the line, but you would think we would see some sort of evidence that those forces were captured near the line of contact where the fighting is ongoing. If you look at, for instance, the prisoners of war taken by the Tigrayan Defense Forces, the Abiy loyalist forces, you can clearly see that those forces are directly on the line. They have their camouflaged uniforms on, their battle dress uniform, so to speak. You can see clearly that those are fighting personnel captured close to the line of contact. Not seeing that in this case with the Tigrayan, the alleged Tigrayan Defense Force personnel captured by the Abiy loyalist forces. And right now, the only known victory, the only known area where the TDF has either withdrawn or pushed back is located near a DRK. And again, we have seen this before, and it's highly probable that we could see some sort of envelopment action by the Tigrayan Defense Forces in this very, very mountainous terrain, because the TDF is still very much present in this area. And the only thing we have right now is some initial reports that state that the ENDF, or the Abiy loyalist forces, have moved into a DRK with some very, very limited photographic evidence. So again, not a lot of information on that in that current area of operations located up here near a DRK. We do know that fighting is continuing in western Tigray as well, again because of the lack of ability to get information. Unfortunately, what is happening on the ground is very, very difficult to ascertain at the moment. We do know fighting is taking place. If you look at western Tigray and then you attach eastern and western areas to it, there's fighting going on both in the east and the west. And we do know now with absolute certainty a contingent of the Tigrayan Defense Force is present in Sudan and actively fighting against the Abiy loyalist government in what would be the western part of western Tigray near Humera. But that is pretty much it for today. We will continue to monitor and report what's going on. We continue to watch the fighting that is taking place both near Sokoto, northeast of Lalibela, and near Weldia as well. And we continue to get hints that the Abiy loyalist government is looking for some sort of ceasefire in a way to stop the ongoing fighting. Don't think they had predicted that they would have taken the kind of losses that they took in terms of the battles that took place near Kobo, as I talked about before. But we're going to continue to monitor, report, and bring you more information as it occurs. And as always, thanks for joining us, and have a good day.